Hi, everyone. Welcome to Midday Motion. I'm so happy you're here. My name is Deanna with Emotionally Available. We're about to do 30 minutes of open ballet bar and floor stretch. So this class is for all levels. I encourage you to just take what you need from it. And it's my way of giving some movement to you guys midday on a Friday, which is always well deserved. This is streaming on Instagram, but also YouTube. The YouTube is a bit brighter and a bit bigger. So if you want to watch ever from a desktop, from your smart TV, you're going to get really good resolution on YouTube. So I would love your like and follow there. And if you're on Instagram, I know how convenient it is to have IGTV right on your phone all the time. That is awesome. I'm happy you're here too. And I appreciate the like and follow as well if you're enjoying the content. This is my full-time job. So I teach pretty exclusively as my work. And if you don't know already, in 2020, I started Emotionally Available as an official business. And it began with just teaching some drop-in classes online, seeing what I wanted to do, what people needed through the pandemic. And now it has developed into a 6-week series of live, on-demand, and class resources. So if you like what you enjoy here in class, I encourage you to check out our series. The next one starts in May. All right, let's get dancing. So you can be barefoot in your dance slippers, whatever you prefer. I'm going to be barefoot today, proof that you do not need any particular equipment to do this with me. And of course, I would love if you could access a bar. So maybe you have a ballet bar. Maybe you're using your kitchen counter, the back of a chair, whatever you need, fine with me. We are going to start working really right away into some deep warming. Because we're going to do a floor stretch at the end of this class, and it's only 30 minutes, I want to really pack the punch and get warm. So we're going to go ahead and start in first position. I'll be facing the bar today, so if you are more of a beginner, I'll be modeling that for you guys. If you want to be facing side through any of this work, of course you are welcome. This is your class. Okay, we're going to start with 4 demi-plies. 1 and 2, keeping that tailbone down, nice and vertical pelvis. We're taking 4. We're going to go up, up, hold, slowly lower. So that was elevate, elevate, hold, lower, straight legs, grand plie. We're taking 1 grand plie, push the heels down. 2 grand plie, push the heels down. Okay, let's count that real quick. Ready? It's going to go 1, 2, demi 3, 4, demi 5, 6, demi 7, 8. That's your 4 demi plies. Elevate 1 and 2, hold 3, 4, slow, lower, 6, 7, 8, grand plie, 1, 2, 3, 4, up 5, 6, 7, 8, down 1, 2, 3, 4, up 5, 6, 7, 8. So it's a 3 8-count exercise. We're going to do this in first. We're going to do this in second. That's it. If we have time in the music, we'll go ahead and return back to first and take a balance. My more advanced dancers facing side, out of the arm. If you want to balance in fifth or susu, that's fine at the end. But we're really just trying to build some warmth today and get back to basics. Let's do it. You're going to hear the end of the music, and then it's going to restart at the beginning. That's just so I can run on back to my spot. One, two. Spread the toes. Engage core. Keep the spine vertical. Up, up. Hold. Lower with control. 4, 3, 2, 1. Same amount of time to come up. Push those heels down. Repeat. Don't sit at the bottom. Push down to come up. Think wide knees. Up, up, hold. Good, engage that core. Think tall. Heel stay down. Pelvis really vertical. Try not to tip forward. Take a little balance with me. We're going to start right away on the left, so repeat. Glue all 10 toes down as you come down to flat. Takes a long time to take all the music. Think resist to push down, but open the knees. Change to second. Restart. Here we go. Tail going down. Good. Get taller as your heels come down. So slow. You're doing great. Open those knees. We're taking one more, nice and slow. Think resistance, like you're pushing down through an exercise ball that you're sitting on. Take a little balance with me. And relax. Awesome. Okay, one moment. Pause this music. Beautiful. Okay. So we're actually only going to do one more exercise here at the bar. It's going to be nice and long. We're going to combine our tendus and rondejons together so we can really open up those hips and get warm for stretch. Okay, of course, you can stand sideways. That's absolutely fine. You can start in fifth. Just make sure you pass through first on your rondejons. In first position, you're starting with me. We're going to go front and close. Front toes and close. Okay, so we want to be able to articulate through our big toe joint and show that we have control over the muscles in the bottom of our feet. So we work through the three-part point. Ankle points, arch engages, toes. Yeah, it's got to happen. So then when we want to pull that back, we go back a step to toes, push it back out, and close. All right? Tendu, close. Tendu, toes, and close. From there, tendu front, rondejean, plie, hold, releve, lower straight, and close. We're going to do that another time, 2 times total. Tendu, ronde side, plie, press, heels down, and close. From there, we're going to take a rondejam. Let's do 4 of them. All the way around. Make sure you really get that leg all the way to the back. Then bring it through, not to the side. From there, we're going to go ahead and go tendu front, and front, and front, close. So it's out, in, out, in, out, in, slowly close. You're simply going to do that en plie, front side, back side, and we're done. Anytime we have left over, we will balance. Your choice. If you want to come up through passe, you want to balance just on releve in first, susu, it's your choice. Okay, here's the pattern. Tendu front, close. Tendu front, toes, close. Rondejam, it's a quarter, en dehors. Plie, releve, close, close. Repeat. Close. 4 rond de jambes, nice and smooth, a little quicker. And then we're simply taking 3 rond de jambes that really stretch, 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 and close. Sorry, I said rond de jambes, we meant tendus. We simply take that encore, front side, back side. It's a long one. It's gonna be great though. Let's do it. Super good for the quads. Hi friends on Instagram. Hi guys. Happy you're here. All right, let's get some beautiful rond de jambe music. Stand up really tall. That standing leg has got to work really hard to support all that work the right one's going to do. Quarter. Good. Take a little plie to rest. 4 rond de jambes. Front, 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 close. Side. Good. It's 3. Accent out, out, out. Close. Good. Rise. Take any balance you like. Push down through your big toes for more ankle support. Good. Change your arms or change your balance. Challenge yourself. Keep breathing. Good. Deep breaths. Give me one more change, whether it's arms or legs changing. You got it. Keep breathing. Engage that core for support. Focus on alignment rather than tension to find your strength. Got it. Resolve. And rest. Awesome. We're going to move right away to the second side. You got it. Those accents on the tendus are out, 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 close. Toes. Little plie, just settle. 4 rond de jambes. Three tendus. Out, 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 close. Good. Rise up. Take your balance. Push down through 2 feet if you're on 2 feet. I know we've been on one leg for a while. We're now pushing down through 2 feet. Find your strength. Change your arms when you're ready. Good. Challenge yourself to change one more time. Deep breath. Slowly resolve. Come down in control. Awesome. All righty. We are stretching. Go ahead and put your bars away. We're going to work through some floor stretch. So take a moment to clear your space, do whatever you need to do. I'm going to lower my camera for Instagram. Get a little more floor space for you guys. Yeah, there we go. All right, have a seat. So I think it's really important that we stretch on the floor when we want to see results over time. So obviously you'll see results over time no matter what stretches or work you're doing. But when we are on the floor, because we are still and stationary and we have the floor to support us, it is easier to see over time how far you're reaching or how close to the floor you're getting, right? So those are really good markers. Now, I do want to make sure we know that flexibility is great. But as dancers or yogis, we're looking for mobility. Strength and control plus flexibility is mobility. So if we can't control our amount of stretch and actually use it in our daily practice of movement, we have some work to do. So I like the floor. We're going to move a little bit slower and just slowly get warm. We're going to start in a low lunge facing to your right. So simply bring one foot up, and I want you to come into a neutral low lunge. So make sure both knees are at a right angle. Take your hands to your belly and your low back, and just press forward in space. Engage that left glute forward. You're going to isolate the hip flexor and get a nice stretch here. Good. We're going to hold everything for just a few breaths. Really small stretch. My dancers who love going really low and big stretches, I know it's a little bit hard to go subtle, but trust me, it's going to help. Good. Take one more breath wherever you're at. Use that exhale to soften just a little bit more. Awesome. Now go ahead and take your right foot and send it forward a little bit more and slide in. So now we're taking a more traditional low lunge, but we are still parallel. Make sure your back shin is really long, not tucked behind you. And you can bring your hands low, hips, wherever you want to be. Just make sure you're still focusing on the length through the left side. Nice. We're going to turn this into a turned out. In yoga, we call this lizard. Simply rotate your right foot out, and then you have the option to sink a little lower. It's important, especially my dancers who might be hypermobile, not to roll to the outside edge of your left knee. Keep it really grounded and rooted. So we're not tucking under, we're pressing straight down. Still really square in the hips. You can look at one hip bone and the other and see that anatomically. They're not tilted out. One more breath here. All right, gently we'll rock that right foot in. We're going to kneel all the way back onto our left knee. Extend your right heel forward a little, keep it lifted and stretch forward. This is your half split. If you're working on your splits, practice your low lunge and this stretch. It will get you there, I promise. If it feels good to turn your right toes out to the side, go for it. Keep breathing. All right, make your way down to the floor safely and turn it into a straddle stretch. I simply want you to sit up really tall. So if you need to put your hands behind you to support your pelvis from tucking under, that's okay. You stay there. Otherwise, walk it forward. You can have your arms ragdoll, meaning just softened, extended, elbow support, whatever you need. I want you to really bring the stretch into the inner thighs. Toes up. I know you can't see. Oh, there it is. Toes up. Flex your feet. You got it. Gently sit up. And I want you to walk your hands around so you can rotate through the thoracic, your waistline up to face your right toes. Notice how I didn't shift my pelvis at all. Rotation. Then go down. Keep that left hip down, keep both feet flexed. I know my ballerinas may not like this foot flexed, but it really helps with your turnout alignment. So it feels less ballerina, but I promise it's actually more balletic because we are leaving our toes up so we can see our turnout from our toes, knees, our thighs is really engaged versus falling forward. Take one more breath here. We'll gently start to sit up, rotate front, and then to the other side. Find that rotation, keep the pelvis really neutral, right hip down, and over you go. Nice and stretchy. Deep breaths. Toes up, especially on the opposite leg. Really slowly start to come on up. Come into your butterfly. Now, I want you to take a long butterfly today. So send your feet further out than normal. Take your hands. See if you can tuck them under your shins or even under your ankles to your feet. This long butterfly pose, I really feel like targets more of our demi-plie muscles. You stay in the stretch, but look up. When you are in your demi-plie, this long butterfly is the shape, yeah? So that's why I think it's really nice to stretch in this position. And sometimes playing with the depth of your stretches can really change what's happening entirely. We often just like throw our heels really close to our pelvis in our butterfly, which is totally fine. But try switching up and see what happens. All right, gently sit up. We're going to tuck our legs under and come into our lunges on the other side. Come into a kneeling position. We have a really neutral pelvis because both of our knees are at a right angle. Place your hands on your pelvis and your low back. Engage that right glute for more support. And gently shift forward. Not down, just forward. It's so subtle. Watch, ready? That's all I got. If I really focus on keeping my pelvis neutral. Deep breaths here. Awesome. Go ahead and just release out of it. Step the left foot forward more and come down into your regular low lunge. Keep it stretching. We have coffee if you're having a good day. I'm having a sleepy one. One of those Fridays where the week finishes and you just need to rest. So I am excited to rest this weekend. I hope you find what you need. Maybe that's an extra class. Maybe it's an extra nap. Either way, I hope you get what you need. All right, we're going to turn this turns out. So go ahead and rotate the left toes out to the side and keep stretching. Do not rotate out to the side. Make sure that that right kneecap stays rooted downward. Keep stretching. Look at your hip bones. They should still be level, not tilted. Really level. 2 more breaths. We're almost there. All right, gently dial it back in. We're coming back into our half split. Sit back over the right knee like you're kneeling. Extend the left foot forward and keep it going. Toes are up. Deep breath here. If it feels good to rotate that foot out, that's great. Go for it. And gently start to release. So if you have time, I would really encourage you to go back to those straddle stretches and then repeat them. So you can go lunge, straddle, and that's really going to give you a lot of benefits today. I hope you are doing well. Thank you so much for joining, whether you're live or watching this recorded. I'm so pleased you're here. We are doing some new classes in May for the 6-week series, so I encourage you to jump on social media loads to hear more about that. And also, if you'd like to join the newsletter, you can DM your email address or simply head to emotionallyavailable.com and add yourself there. Lots of new stuff coming. Have a great day, everyone. If you're coming to yoga next, I will click off live and I'll be right back on. See you in a sec.